Hey, what's happening, Two Friends family? Back again, brand new vid for you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Listen, as promised, my top 15 pickups of 2015. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. Vid might be a little bit long, but I'll try to get through it really quickly. Hey, listen, if you have a top 15 pickup vid, or you just have a list of your pickups, leave a comment down below or drop me a link so I could check out your video, all right? So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So as you guys know, a lot of great things happened this year from Nike and Jordan brand. We've seen a lot of great things from Adidas, but we also had some collaborations with Asics and Saucony. So it's good to see a lot of great sneakers across the board, different brands do big things. So this was a little bit harder for me to kind of narrow down and order which shoe I like, because I like all the shoes I pick up. But so let's break them out. This is number 15, and this is for the Gone Fishing foams. And the reason why I put this at number 15 and the reason why this is on my list is because I just like the packaging. I thought the theme was really well. They put the whole netting in there to kind of go with the whole Gone Fishing thing. They had the fish bone in the back on the heel tab, and it has this sort of like scaly look on the upper. It's really, really nice, especially in the summertime when the sun hits it. I think it's just a great shoe. I'm a big fan of the foamposites. I think the foamposites came strong in 2015. They weren't going crazy with all the crazy colors they did in the past. So I'm happy they brought back some of the solid colors. And I know in 2016, they're bringing a lot of the older stuff back. So I'm really happy to see that. So this is number 15 for the Gone Fishing foam. So let me get this out the way. Now I'm not doing any editing on this video. I'm just doing a straight shoot so you guys can see what it is. Okay, so at number 14, and I didn't see this on anyone's list, but this is a shoe I was trying to get. I'm a big fan of the organization, and this is for the N7. These are the Air Jordan 7 Retro N7s, and these were sort of hit or miss for a lot of people. They sold out pretty quickly, but they also hit a lot of Nike stores later on where I was able to do a phone order and get my pair, so I'm really happy to get that. I'm a big fan of the N7, and I'm a big fan of the Jordan 7. So these are the Jordan 7 N7s. Just a clean shoe, man. You got that translucent bottom. Really like the colors on there. Got the N7 branding here on the heel tab. Just a overall dope shoe. Quality is not as great. The leather is just like your typical synthetic leather, so it's nothing crazy, but just a dope shoe, man. I really like the colors. I'm gonna definitely break this out in the summertime. So this is number 14, the Jordan 7 N7. Let's get into number 13. Right? So people might say, why is this number 13? But recently I've been trying to collect some of the Jordan 1s. As you guys see, this is the Jordan 1 box, but I'm really happy what Jordan brand did with this particular Jordan. The quality in this is superb. This is what you call remastered, and these are for the shadow backboards Jordan 1s. Just crazy quality on this, man, compared to other Jordan 1s we've had in the past, whether it's the Breds, the Royals. They just did a tremendous job on this one. I really like the colors, hence why I picked it up. But that nice pebble leather here on the toe box as well as the medial. And it's not a crazy color. It's definitely a good, you can rock for Halloween. It's good for the fall as well too. But I really like this shoe, man. Can't wait to break it out in the summer. But this is my number 13 pickup. And these are for the shattered backboards. All right, let's jump into the next one. I'm trying to go through this a little bit quickly so you guys can get on with your life and enjoy your New Year's. But this is my number, let me see, 15, 14, 13. This is my number 12. These are for the Nike Air Max 95 OG Quick Strike. Now, this is a shoe people are kind of going crazy for when it kind of start having resale value. And these were the Air Max Greedies. I'm a big fan of the Air Max 95s. I'm a big fan of runners. You guys know my channel. You've seen I picked up a lot of runners, but I really love this silhouette. I like what they did with putting some of the OG colors on here, some of people's favorites with the neon, the infrared, that orange, and sort of that, I forgot what they call this. I forgot what they call this one, but some of your favorite colors are here, man. And I think it's just a dope shoe. Great execution by Nike running on these. So these are my number 12 pickup on the list. All right, let's keep it moving. Now, some of these, I put them all together because I couldn't put them by themselves. So these two are going to be together. All right. Staying with the runners, you guys know this was the 25th anniversary, I believe, for Nike Air Max 90s. And what Nike did was they released about 6 different shoes. The cork, they had the velvet, they had another crazy color, an infrared, one that never released in a paisley color, and I believe one more. So the two of my favorites were the cork actually double up on these, but really, really like this, man. I thought this was really interesting to see cork on a Air Max. You've seen it on the LeBron 10, and that actually sold pretty well, but to see it on the Air Max was phenomenal for me. This has like your leather guts right here. Just a clean shoe. I thought it would have chipped after a couple of wears, but I've worn my other pair like a handful of times, and it's held up pretty, really well. But really like these. Another one that I thought would have really fell off the map, but these are for the velvets, man. I've never seen this done on a shoe before. The quality on this is crazy. Just that velvet shoelaces with the gold tips. I thought this was crazy done by Nike, man. Have to see these two type of things on a runner. So these actually made my number 11 pickup. All right, so like I said, I put them both together because I couldn't choose which one to make before the other, so I just add them together. So moving on. Let's see, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. My top 10, I'm coming down to the last 10 pickups. And this one, people will say, listen, this should have been lower. But this shoe has been a headache for me. I've had a few of these, and it's for the Air Foamposite one. These released during All-Star weekend, and it's for the Mirror Foamposites. I know they released today in a blue colorway, but it's a great shoe, man. I love the shoe. I thought it's a great theme. You've never seen this actually on a Foamposite before, but Foamposites are said to be one of the most durable shoes. And these actually didn't hold up too well. I have another pair that I've worn about twice, and they started to chip. A lot of people could share that same story with me, that their shoes actually did chip. But listen, it's a great shoe. I don't know when I'm gonna wear this dead stock pair, but I feel good to just have it in the collection. So I'm definitely gonna take care of this one and probably try to do something with the other one. So this is my number 10. This actually made number 10 because of these issues I've had with them, all right? So moving on to number 9, and it's actually for 2 shoes in the same category. I couldn't choose between which one I wanted. You guys know we saw a lot of 11 lows. Nike Jordan brand tries to bring out some 11 lows in the summer, but I really liked the bread low, and my favorite was the Georgetowns. I really like these, man. I really thought they did a great job. I love that Georgetown color, especially for a person who lives in New York City. You rock this with a Yankee cap, man. This is just a clean shoe. I doubled up on both of these. They also released the Concord Low, I believe, but they actually didn't make my my top ones. But I really thought they did a great job on both of these shoes. Just clean silhouettes for the summertime. You can't go wrong with the lows. So a lot of people are not a fan of the lows. Personally, I prefer the lows better than the highs. But yeah, really like these, man. So moving on. So my number 8 pickup is definitely a tough one. This is a shoe that released overseas first in Milan, and then Nike eventually released it here in the States. So these are for the Kobe's. I'm a big fan of Kobe. These only released in full sizes in the States, and it's for the Kobe HTMs. Just a crazy shoe. The value in these have gone down, so if you're in the market for a pair, you could definitely look around and find a pair for about 300, 400. These retailed at 200, but just a really dope shoe. As you can see, I wore mine already, but I really like these, man. That whole sort of multicolor look on the upper, just a really dope shoe. These are actually really comfortable as well. You have your premium leather tongue. You have your gigantic lace tips right here, man. But these are really dope. So these actually did make the list at number 8. All right, moving on. Okay, so number 7 is a hoop from a friend. Not actually a hoop. We actually did a trade. Someone here in New York City. He's a person on Twitter as well. His name is Chase Mula. And we did a trade for some sock darts for these. These are some shoes I missed out on because they released on Nike.com, but they also released at 21 Mercer here in New York City. And I was trying to move out my apartment, so I totally missed them, man. And happy to finally get them in my collection. These are for the liquid gold. Now, I know these released a while back, but I actually got these this year, so that's why I'm showing it to you. Haven't broken them out yet. Definitely would try to break them out probably sometime in the summer of 2016. But just a clean shoe, man, that liquid gold. They do have a silver pair to this one. I might switch the laces out, but kind of tone it down just a little bit. Just a premium all-around shoe. And you guys know I'm a big fan of the runner, so this was a no-brainer making the top 15 pickups. All right, so let's keep it moving. We're coming down to the last top 5 soon. Okay, so these just released. And I know people say this probably should have been a little bit lower in the top 15, but they are here and they made them now. These are for the Air Jordan 11. These just recently released. You guys know how they look already. I did a vid on these. Take them out. This sucks. I should have got this out way before I started the vid. But here you go, guys. These are for the Air Jordan 11 7210s. Clean shoe, in my opinion. Actually, one of the better 11s of most of the 11 highs, only because I love that this is a leather upper and not a mesh. But it just did a phenomenal job on this, man. That milky bottom really sets the tone. Little hits of red metallic here on the for the Jumpman, and just you have this nice nubuck here on the heel counter. But a really dope shoe. I definitely probably consider getting 2 pairs of these and customizing one. I saw Sneakerhead in the Bay did a red bottom. I thought that was pretty dope, so definitely considering doing that. So this one definitely made the cut. I'm really happy I picked them up. I know this made a lot of people's top 15 pickups of the year, so happy I got those. And let's get this out the way and handle that later. So here we go with the last 5. Now, these are for the Air Jordan 1 Pinnacles. Now, this was a shoe that people sort of hit or miss because the price point was really, really high, but this was the first color, and these sold pretty well. Have the dust bag, and I actually wore these for my birthday this year, and just a clean shoe, man. Premium quality. Yes, the price point is ridiculous, so hence why a lot of people didn't pick up the other colors like the Finchetta or something like that, but this one sold pretty well in the beginning. I believe you could find these now close to retail, about 500, 600 bucks, which is not too bad, but these are for the Pinnacle Jordan 1s. That metallic gold right there, it's just dope, man. Just a clean shoe. I got a lot of compliments when I wear these, so. And I thought they did really good with the packaging too, with the gold inside, with the bag and everything like that, so. Premium quality for the price. 400 is just, it's still a lot, but you know. Down to my 4th one, and these are for the Jordan 5 Supremes. I'm not a big fan of the silhouette, but I really like what Jordan Brand did. And I've always said, man, this is the shoe I doubled up on as well, but I've always said I've never seen camo on a Jordan. I think this is the first time it's ever been done, so really have to get these. These are definitely a conversation starter. These are definitely a head turner, so these definitely had to make the list as number 4. Really, really like what they did to that, man, with the Supreme branding right there, so. Really like these compared to the other 2 they released in the black and the white metallic. So these made my number 4, all right? Moving on to the top 3, let's wind them down. And yes, moving on to another brand, Adidas. I didn't pick up much Adidas. A lot of Yeezy Boost 750s, 950s, and 350s released this year. I'm very grateful to be lucky to just have at least one of them. They were a little bit tough to get if you weren't in the right place and if you didn't have the right computer setup and, you know, didn't hit on the raffle. So nonetheless, man, I'm not complaining, but I'm very happy, very grateful to just at least have one of them from the ones that released. And these are for the Pirate Black 350 Yeezy Boost. Just a clean shoe, man. I tried them on. I haven't worn them fully outside for a full day, but heard nothing but great things from people about the Boost technology. So really happy to have these. I think these are personally a good shoe for the summertime. I'm not a person who will wear these in the fall because I'm not wearing a lot of joggers and things like that. I'm not a person who wear like the real fitted pants, but I'm really happy I picked these up, man, add them to the collection. Hopefully we'll see what 2016 brings for more colors. I'm pretty sure they will bring more colors since they've had much success with their sales with the other colors, all right? So that made number 3. And down to the final 2 is a pickup I just recently got. You guys saw recently on the vid, and this is for a Doernbecher Air Max 95s. You guys know I got it from a follower on Twitter, and these are back to the runners, Air Max 95 Doernbechers, made by Jacob Burris. Just a clean shoe, man. You guys know, inspired by Spider-Man. Has the whole 3M upper, translucent outsole. Just a clean shoe, all right? And moving on to my number 1, which is very hard to choose amongst all the other shoes I have in my collection. And the reason why I picked this, man, is because this is one of my favorite silhouettes, and I like the person as an entertainer. And these are for the OVO 10s. I definitely doubled up on these. I really like what he did with these, man. It's just a clean shoe for the summertime. I love the whole packaging with the owl and everything like that. It was just a clean shoe. I don't know how anyone could not like this shoe, man. But the sales have definitely went down in terms of the value. So if you want a pair of these, you could definitely go back, hit someone on Twitter and talk them down to about 400. try to get yourself a pair. But these are for the OVO 10s. There's a crazy shoe. Look at that outsole with the gold speckling and the OVO branding. I really like these, man. Happy I picked them up. And I believe this shoe is definitely going to be a conversation starter for years to come. So not many times you see a rapper actually get their own shoe and it do so well. And funny thing is, Drake and I kind of like the same silhouettes. He has the 12s, he also has the 8s, and he has the Jordan 10s, and I'm hoping I could get all three of them in the collection. So anyway, guys, this is the #1 pickup for me, the OVO Jordan 10s. Hey, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Thank you guys for all the support in 2015. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a blessed and prosperous 2016. Like I said, if you have any of your pickups you want to share down below or a vid, drop a comment down below and I'll definitely check it out and show my support. Hope you guys have a blessed one with your family. Be safe, drink, and don't drive. And have fun, man. God bless all of y'all. And I'll see you guys in 2016. Peace. God bless.